Skylex here, bringing you another video review. Today we're going to be doing Movie Deluxe Stealth Bumblebee. Now, me and Stealth Bumblebee have a love-hate relationship. Tends to be more hate when I'm transforming him. As you can see, it's Bumblebee with an inverted color scheme. And in his robot mode, he has a faceplate. First thing I want to comment is the feet don't tuck all the way down. So even though it rolls here, you can obviously see the feet there. Whether or not all this shit happening is my model or someone else, all of them, I don't know. Let's just take a look. He has the Camaro right there, the Chevy symbol. It's an inverted color scheme, so what was yellow is now black, and what was black is now yellow. And overall, the color scheme looks well. I like the black color. I do. However, this figure has faults. Let's just take an overall look. The first fault was when I started transforming him, and the door popped off. And then from that second on, I was with my girlfriend, and I said, oh no. She was like, what? That this is going to be a doozy. This is going to be a doozy. So, the door popped off. What I think is, after the first, like, 3 waves, I think Hasbro got lazy with the recolorings, and they just made them, like, cheap. We know that with Cliff Jumper. Cliff Jumper's an obvious. We know that with him. Stealth Bumblebee seems to be no different. Though the plastic feels good, it acts as cheap quality, which kind of pisses me off. With that said, the next thing that you'll have problem with is putting him back in car mode is a bitch. And not like a normal bitch. I'm talking about like ex-girlfriend, like on steroids, ready to beat the shit out of you, bitch. That's how bad it is. This whole section here took me like an extra 7 minutes just to put in. And I'm no like fool when it comes down to transforming. I'm not a genius, but I mean, I can memorize the transformation like that. And I know this transformation really well. It just wouldn't go in for me. So, it's the figure. It's not my fault. I swear. But, overall, the figure looks nice. Other than the obvious feet sticking out. I mean, it's a good-looking figure. I do have the original Camaro concept Bumblebee, but I'm not going to compare and contrast in alt modes because I have him in a cool pose that I like, and I don't feel like ruining it. So, we'll compare and contrast for the, robot mode. As you can see, I have his gun/sword there. When I was putting it in there, the legs wouldn't close with that in there. That's another thing that bothers me. But, whatever. Overall, this alt mode, the Camaro concept alt mode always looked good. The night stealth look looks very, very nice. Again, I like the black, the inverted color idea. Looks very nice. So, one more overview. Again, I got this at Target, $9, fairly cheap, as with all deluxes. There we go. Very nice, very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the review, and I'm going to transform them, and we will compare and contrast. Okay, this is Skylex. Be right back. Almost said peace out, but be right back! Okay, so here's him fully transformed in his robot mode. And as always, very nice robot mode, the Camaro concept Bumblebee is. As you can see, he has a faceplate there. Unfortunately, the faceplate does not flip over. Of course, that would be a little too much effort for a deluxe class. The color invert stays here, except for in the legs. The legs, when I compare and contrast, you'll notice that this section is still yellow and this section is still black in the original Camaro concept. These little shoulder things are yellow, so if they pop off and you lose one, you can always switch out with the other Camaro Bumblebee. But the color scheme looks nice. There is all spark blue there and there. But however, and somewhere in his forehead. But however, it hides nicely. It's not as overbearing as it is in, say, Landmine. Let's just take a nice little look. I was never too keen on the sword gimmick and the gun mode. As much as I like swords, it looks kind of stupid in the gun. But that is him. Good looking figure. Transforming him from and back can be a bitch, but once you get him in either mode, he's really, really nice. Really nice in this mode. I like him better in his robot mode. Again, the colors work nice, and they made a lighter black and a darker black, so that they kind of contrast each other. The license plate does not show up, which is a bummer, but whatever. So let me bring up Camaro Concept Bumblebee, the original one. That's the kind of pose I have him in. I just like that pose, so I didn't want to ruin it. As you can see, the legs there, pretty much the same for the legs. Actually, almost exactly the same. Let's take an overview of him, and then an overview of him. Again, for $10 you can't go wrong. I definitely suggest getting this over the premium Bumblebee, because the premium Bumblebee is nothing but this Bumblebee with that head. If you're gonna spend $10 for a Bumblebee redo, first of all, don't get the Cliff Jumper one. Second one, don't get the premium one, because you're only getting this head on that robot, transformer. There we go. And you know, if you're gonna want to get that head, you might as well get the inverted color scheme, and it has something different. Because if you see up there, I have like 3 Bumblebees, and I really don't need 3 Bumblebees. If I'm gonna have 3 Bumblebees, I might as well have one of them look like a freaky, like, drug addict, and the other ones look normal. But overall, this Bumblebee's nice. I like him. Actually, he's probably one of my favorites from the line, I'll have to say. I mean, just the fact that the Camaro Concept look was my second or third favorite looking figure, so when they recolored him like this, they made him look pretty nice. Again, for $10, you really can't go wrong, and he's just one of the gems that come out way after the movies. Definitely get him over if you're going to get a recoloring of Camaro Concept Bumblebee, go for him. He's definitely worth it. And granted, his plastic can come off sometimes. Maybe it's just because I expected him to be nice and I could be rough with him, because I like to play rough. But other than that, he's a really nice figure. And just be aware transforming him back. With that said, I'll give you one more overview look, because I have a little bit of time, seeing I didn't do the transformation. Again, definitely pick him up. Okay, with that said, this is Skylinks. I am going to say peace out for now. After I post this up, I think I'll have 1 or 2 more movie reviews. I'm not sure. So, anyways, this is Skylinks saying peace out for now.